Leo is an all-rounder, with a varied arsenal including a projectile, an anti-air move, and more. He can unleash a fierce offense from his stance as he turns his back on the opponent. Graviet Word. Leo sends out a projectile that flies forward, hitting multiple times. Since it hits more than once, it can cancel out the opponent's single-hit projectiles and continue forward. The Slash version has fast startup and can be used in combos at close range. Although the Heavy Slash version has longer startup, it has more hits, meaning you can keep the opponent locked down longer. Eisensturm. An attack with invincibility on startup. The Heavy Slash version deals higher damage, but has longer recovery. Since Leo leaps upward as he attacks, it works well against airborne opponents. Also, you can make use of invincibility frames by using this move on your wake up or during the opponent's offense to turn the tides. Erst Kaltes Gestuber. Leo lunges forward a slight distance as he attacks. This move knocks the opponent down on hit. The fast startup makes this a good choice as a poke or in combos. Zweites Kaltes Gestuber. Leo lunges forward a good distance as he attacks. Since he can move through to the other side of the opponent, they may need to change the direction of their block. If Leo passes through the opponent, he ends the move in Brynhildr stance. Turbulence. Leo moves forward a short distance as he attacks. This attack knocks the opponent down on hit. If you hold the button down, Leo will go into Brynhildr stance. Brynhildr stance. Leo takes a stance with his back to his opponent. He can go into the stance from a set number of moves. Although you can use a variety of powerful attacks only while in Brynhildr stance, you cannot perform other actions such as jumping or blocking. Try using this move when you're going on the offense. Con Shield. A counter move allowing Leo to absorb the opponent's attacks. If you absorb an attack at close range, Leo will perform a counter attack. This move also works against projectiles, either reflecting or absorbing them. Leo remains in Brynhildr stance after this move. As Leo is vulnerable to throws, be careful when using this while in the opponent's throw range. Cleansin' Dunkel. Leo lunges forward with command grab that has great range. It deals more damage than a standard throw and cannot be teched. If you hold the button down, Leo will remain in Brynhildr stance after the grab lands. Blitzschlag. An attack that makes the opponent crumple. If you hold the button down, Leo will remain in Brynhildr stance after the attack. This move has long startup, but it leaves Leo at the advantage when blocked, making it a great option at close range. Cancel. Leo drops the Brynhildr stance. Stahlwirbel. Leo sends out an extremely fast and powerful projectile. The projectile comes out quickly and travels fast, so it can be used to punish a vulnerable opponent from a distance. Leidenschaft Dirigent. Leo performs a series of powerful attacks with invincibility on startup. You can make use of the invincibility frames and fast startup by using this move in combos or to interrupt the opponent's offense. His standing far slash and standing heavy slash attacks work well as pokes. His heavy slash attacks can cancel into his slash attacks, opening up his offensive options. When you get in on the opponent, mix them up with Zweit Kaltes Gestuber and go into Brynhildr stance. While in his stance, you can surprise the opponent with either the low kick attack or the overhead heavy slash attack. Con Shield can shut down the opponent's attempts at taking their turn back. Thank you for watching. Nagoriyuki is a vampire samurai who wields powerful attacks using his sword. Vary the pace of your pressure on the opponent at your will, before finishing them off with his devastating special moves. Blood Rage. When the blood gauge fills up, Nagoriyuki enters the Blood Rage state. During Blood Rage, Nagoriyuki's slash and heavy slash attacks gain improved range and damage, and he gains access to the move Zansetsu. However, his health drains over time while in Blood Rage, and he cannot use his other special moves. Blood Rage state ends either when Nagoriyuki lands Zansetsu, or after a set amount of time. Zarameyuki. Nagoriyuki releases his fighting spirit, forming a projectile. This move can cancel into certain special moves during the animation. Try using this as a poke at mid-range. It can also cancel out the opponent's projectiles. Using this move increases the blood gauge. Kamuriyuki. Nagoriyuki performs a lunging attack, knocking the opponent down on hit. This move has fast startup, so it can combo when cancelled into from a normal attack. It can cancel into any other special move on either hit or block, so you can follow up with another attack. This makes the move versatile and easy to use. Using this move increases the blood gauge. Chizuriyuki. An anti-air attack that covers a large area. A follow-up attack activates on either hit or block, sending the opponent flying away. This move has fast startup, covering a lot of space, and deals great damage, so try using it in combos after normal or special moves. It can be cancelled into other special moves on hit or block. Using this move increases the blood gauge. Blood-Sucking Universe. A command grab that absorbs health from the opponent. Nagoriyuki gains health depending on the amount absorbed, and the blood gauge decreases. Although this throw cannot be teched, it leaves Nagoriyuki wide open when whiffed. Try going for this move strategically when the opponent is focused on staying grounded and blocking. Fukyo. Nagoriyuki moves at great speed in this movement technique. He moves a set distance in an instant and can then continue moving either forward or backward by inputting back or forward while holding down the button. You can cover for the recovery by continuing the movement or cancelling into another special move, making it very versatile. Using this move increases the blood gauge. Wassup. Nagoriyuki barrages the opponent with slashes in this powerful invincible attack. Due to its fast startup and invincibility at the beginning of the move, it can be used in combos or to interrupt the opponent's offense. This attack has short range, but hitting the opponent with the base of the attack alters the properties, making it deal massive damage. Zansetsu. Nagoriyuki slices down everything before him in this powerful long-range attack. It can only be used while in the Blood Rage state, and Nagoriyuki leaves Blood Rage state after this move is activated. You can aim for the opponent from outside their attack range due to the impressive reach of this attack. His standing far slash and standing heavy slash attacks make good pokes. Before the blood gauge fills up, use Zarameyuki as a poke and approach with Fukyo. Once the blood gauge fills, his heavy slash attacks become strong tools. Blood-Sucking Universe also works well, as it depletes the blood gauge when it lands. As Nagoriyuki's health depletes rapidly while in Blood Rage state, leave the state by using Zansetsu. Thank you for watching. Giovanna is an infighter who takes pride in her high power output. Get close to the opponent and unleash a barrage of attacks before they can blink. Sepultura. Giovanna attacks as she moves a short distance forward. It can be cancelled into from normal moves, making for a combo due to its fast startup. This attack has long range, and can be difficult to punish when blocked at the far edge of the attack, making it an effective poke. Trovan. Giovanna lunges forward with incredible speed as she attacks. This move has little recovery even when blocked, and can cancel the opponent's projectiles during the lunging animation, making it a great surprise attack and a tool for approaching the opponent. Sol Nascente. Giovanna attacks as she leaps directly up. Although this attack isn't invincible, it works well as an anti-air due to Giovanna's low stance at the beginning of the attack. Sol Puenchi. Giovanna leaps forward, performing an overhead attack. This attack can evade the opponent's low-hitting attacks and knocks them down on hit. When used at close range, Giovanna can leap to the other side of the opponent, mixing up the direction needed to block. It has slow startup, but leaves Giovanna at an advantage even when blocked, so use it when you can. Ventania. Giovanna lunges forward as she makes multiple powerful attacks with invincibility on startup. Due to its fast startup, this move works well in combos or as a way to interrupt the opponent's offense. It gains extra hits when used at close range, increasing the damage. Tempestade. Giovanna attacks as she descends rapidly from mid-air. Due to this move's fast startup, it can be used in air combos. The incredibly fast movement also makes it a good way to take the opponent by surprise. Try using her standing kick and standing heavy slash attacks after a dash as pokes and ways to approach the opponent. Trovone leaves Giovanna at advantage even when blocked, so don't hesitate to use it. You can mix up the opponent once you're in with a throw, her low-hitting crouching slash attack, or her overhead Sol Puenchi. Hit opponents who try to avoid the ground and neutral game by jumping in with her forward punch attack or Sol Nascente. Thank you for watching.